We're going to go to our lines right now and speak to our next guest this afternoon. And who praat met u? We're going to praat with a wonderful lady from Durban. She hails from Durban originally, but she's in Johannesburg for the past 15 years. And she goes by the name Culinary. Let me just get this right. Culinary Vlogs by Z. Now, joining us this afternoon will be Zakiyah Manju, also, as mentioned, a fellow Durbanite in Johannesburg. She has a wonderful Instagram page, which I would encourage you all now to quickly grab your phones and type in @Culinary Vlog by Z. That's all one word, as well as a YouTube channel reaching 500,000 views, which is also called Culinary Vlogs by Z. Now, she's one of the few hand-picked YouTubers in South Africa promoted on the African YouTube community. What an accolade indeed. Now, she has catered for events such as the Nick Junior Nickelodeon events in Johannesburg, and she's also one of the judges in the Chalo Let's Cook competition, hosted by MasterChef contestant and also a buddy of ours here, Tasneem Jadwat. Sister Zakiyah, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the airwaves of Radio Al Ansaar.
Walaikum salam, and thank you so much for having me here.
It's such an honor to have you on our airwaves this afternoon, Sister Zakiyah. Culinary Vlogs by Z. That's the name of your channel. Tell us more about yourself. Tell us why you became a traitor and left Durban for Johannesburg. What is the reason behind it? You launched us and went. But tell us about you.
Well, okay, so it's not about leaving Durban behind or being a traitor. It just has to do with better job opportunities.
Absolutely. And I think, yes.
And,
yeah, please go on.
Sorry. And yeah, my channel, actually, it's called Culinary Vlogs by Z. So it started during lockdown, you know, when all of us were at home and didn't have anything to do. So yeah, that's when I just experimented a little with a YouTube channel, and it's flourished since then.
Alhamdulillah. And it's been a huge success. You've mentioned that you've had over 500,000 views on your channel, and who doesn't like watching food? Now, what makes your channel on YouTube and also your Instagram page very unique, that obviously stands out to get people drawn to your videos and your content?
So there's something for everyone. If you're a beginner, there's tutorials that can help you to start learning to cook, motivate you to do cake decorating. So there's something for everyone. It teaches you from scratch how to do everything. And yeah, I think it's something that you'd want to see and learn from.
And I think that's all the nice things about being in the comfort of your own home. I think a lot of people, they like to share their recipes, or, you know, the best way to learn is also learn by teaching others. So when you sort of film yourself or even write stuff or post stuff, you want to give it your best, so you learn new ways of actually the tricks of the trade. But also, let's talk about your further on into your YouTube channel. What's your formula to making it, and what sort of recipes and food do you expose on this culinary journey of your channel?
Okay, so the first thing you need to know is, if you want to succeed on YouTube, just be yourself. There's no formula. Just do what you're doing. People either like it or don't like it. And yeah, you just grow from there.
So the step is just be yourself, be confident, be comfortable in front of the camera, and the more practice that you do, the practice makes perfect. Is that right? From your first video till now, tell us the journey. Have you seen your first video compared to your last video that you just made?
Okay, so I don't like watching my videos again and again. I just feel I'm going to be picking up on all the small mistakes.
Yeah.
But from the first video that I posted, it was actually filmed from my camera.
Okay. Phone camera.
So phone camera. Yeah, Android. And it was just edited on the phone. It was uploaded from the phone. And I was quite surprised to see how many people were actually watching. And then once I've noticed people were watching and people liked, they liked the videos, they commented. And lots of people were interacting with me on my Instagram page as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to take it a bit further and started getting a little bit more professional.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say I'm professional as such at the moment, though.
But you've come a long way since your first video, yeah. Because I'm looking at it. It's quite good quality. I'm looking at your date muffin recipe with walnuts, the perfect breakfast option. And it looks like a very interesting sort of, the quality is there. And I like that you also show with what you must have, 1 cup of chopped dates, the butter, the sugar, and all the things that makes it nice and spicy in terms of making the dish work out. So date muffins recipe with walnuts. I'm going to be asking you towards the end of the interview to give us one of your famous recipes to share with us. But definitely, that's going to be in just a few. But let's talk more about your journey within the culinary world. Now, it also says here that you catered for events such as Nickelodeon with Nick Jr. Tell us about how you got that one and what was the experience and what did you cater on that sort of project?
Okay, so that event was actually in collaboration with one of my friends, and she's a producer at Nickelodeon.
Ah.
So she asked me to bake her a dozen cupcakes,
Mm-hmm.
and she really enjoyed it, and then asked me to make another batch for the producers of Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
And they enjoyed it and asked me if I'd be able to cater for the event, like a huge amount. So it was for about 1,000 people.
So from 1 dozen to 1,000 people. Jeez.
Yes.
Whew, that must have been amazing.
It was quite a challenge, but I must say I had some good help.
Yeah. How long did it take you to make 1,000 muffins or cupcakes? And how many staff and how many times did you have to put things in the oven, or did you use like this massive oven, or what was the process? I'm very interested.
So I actually got my family members, my closest family members to help.
Of course.
And my sister-in-laws, Farida, Wasima, my mum. So they all helped.
Okay.
And even with delivering, baking. So I must say it was a big help.
Well, it sounds like a fun process, and it must have been very daunting to actually get something like that, 1,000 cupcake order. But I'm sure it must have been fun. I'm sure you've taken pictures, and hopefully I can find it on your Instagram page, inshallah. So that must have been fun. But since then till now, how has the response been with regards to your channel, with regards to your page, with regards to your culinary journey? Have you always been in the food world? Or were you sort of like how normally people start off, we're in a corporate world, and all of a sudden the calling for food came? Tell us about that history behind you.
Okay, so I'm still a professional in the IT and property market.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just a hobby that I do. It started off with going for cooking and baking classes.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously getting this event at Nickelodeon from a friend. And then I saw there was so much interest in on my Instagram page after posting all these pictures of the Nickelodeon event and so on. So I started to do making cakes for people. And also I hosted a few baking and cooking classes in Midrand at the Nizamiya complex. Mm-hmm. And that was just for fundraising.
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
So from there, when lockdown happened, everything had to be put on a standstill.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I decided to start my YouTube channel. And starting off, I thought no one was going to watch it.
Yeah.
But now it's grown from 0 subscribers to about over 4,000.
I see that. Yeah.
And almost 500,000 views. So, It's been a learning experience.
It's not an easy task to gain 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. People think, what's 1,000? I've seen people with 10 million, 100. It's not even easy because the thing with content creation, you have to be consistent. You have to say, I'm allocating 1 video a week or 2 videos a week, and you need to up your game. You have to see what the other individuals that are making similar content to use, how would yours stand out, what makes yours unique. As you mentioned, individuals should be themselves. Sometimes it's not just about about the food that you make. Well, it does play a role, but also the person behind the dish, the personality, the process, and all of that. So that's quite an interesting tip there. But we will get back to the YouTube channel because I want you to ask, I'm sure a lot of youngsters out there who are listening at home, and even some home executives or even individuals at the office who are streaming live, which I'm hoping, they also want to get some stuff. People have that inner urge. Am I capable? I'm too nervous.
Right.
Can I do it? This and this, should I do it? So we'll ask a bit about that just a bit later. But I want to talk about something very exciting coming up. Sister Zakiyah, I'm hearing about this.
Yes.
Let's Chalo, let's cook. What is this about, man? Tell me, man. Tell me.
Okay, so this is actually an initiative that Tasneem Jadwat, who was one of the contestants of MasterChef.
Yes.
She decided to have her own competition and her own kind of TV series that she wanted to start off. And she had picked a few people that she knew would be capable of judging this event for her. And that's how she contacted me. And yeah, so that's how I am here now.
Fantastic, and it's nice to see the sisters looking after themselves and inviting us. You also spoke to Sister Nasreen Chamda the other day. She was also, I think it was the Bake Off or SA's Bake Off or something along those lines, where she was also a contestant. So it's good to see the sisters with great personalities doing it for the Muslim community and inspiring the other sisters, and also inspiring individuals like myself. I like to cook. I mean, I love to be in the kitchen. So I might make a YouTube channel one day.
You can
Who
watch
knows?
my vlogs and learn more.
Yes, I will definitely do that. I think I must take that leap of faith and actually make my own sort of YouTube channel and maybe review some food places. I don't know. That sounds like an idea. But I think one of
That would be great.
One of the listeners said, what's Zakiyah's profile name on YouTube? Can you give it to us again? This is Zakiyah. One of the listeners are very keen to check you out on the YouTube platform.
So it's Culinary Vlogs by Z. It's, do I need to spell it out?
I think it's simple. It's C-U-L-I-A... Well, okay, you spell it. I'm dyslexic this afternoon. Culinary, C-U-L-I-N-A-R-Y, V-L-O-G by Z. So B-Y. And is it just the letter Z or Z-double-E?
No, it's Z, just the letter Z.
Just the letter Z. Now, Sister Zakiyah, before I go on, before I forget, which part of Durban do you hail from, or did you hail from?
So I'm from Umhlanga Ridge.
Excuse me, from fancy places. Okay, I shouldn't have asked. But
Hello to all my peeps in Umhlanga.
Are you literally from Umhlanga or from Upper Umhlanga for the members there?
No, literally from Umhlanga.
Okay, from Umhlanga. Just making sure. Nothing wrong with Upper Umhlanga either. I've got my members there too. But my question to you is, we got some time. We've got about 6 minutes left before we conclude, inshallah. But let's talk about the Chalo Let's Cook competition. What are you guys looking for in contestants? How can one apply? Apparently, Sister Nasreen said that you're going to have another sort of round to look for more contestants because the last response was very, very phenomenal, and they would definitely like to see others. And is it strictly for people in a certain province, or anyone can send tapes of themselves? Or what's the criteria? Please let us know.
Okay, so the event is open to everyone. So if you're residing in South Africa, and you can make it to Benoni on the 26th of June, 2022. You're welcome to join us. What we are looking for is home cooks that are creative. We would just like to give you a platform so that you are able to show everyone else what you can do. So, yeah, it's just another audition, that's going to be happening on the 26th of June.
That's it.
And, yeah, we look forward to seeing all of you or whoever's interested in joining us. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great opportunity. And you never know where this kind of opportunity can take you. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, try. And you can apply on the Fayview website. So it's www.fayview.com. Mm-hmm. And, the application forms will be there.
Awesome stuff. Now, before we go, I mean, I'm sure the listeners must be thinking, Zahir, ask her for a recipe there, please. She mustn't go without giving us one recipe. She must combine the Durban and the Johannesburg fusion, must give one recipe. What you got for us, sister? Tell us.
Just one.
Hey, give us two, then you can see, hey, Joburg treated you nicely. He likes to share too. Sharing is caring. So please give us.
Of course, I'm from Durban. I'm not from Joburg.
Oh, yes. Because Durban, we love to share. That's true. That is true. Durban is a very caring and sharing place. I'd like to believe that.
Oh, definitely.
We definitely here on the social network do that. So that's the whole point of this, is to share the love. So share the love that you have with us. You got 2 recipes lined up. Please tell us what the titles of those recipes are, and please just let us know. So for the sisters out there, don't ask me what you said again. What's the third ingredient? Get the phone out. Let's hear quickly, and she'll slowly speak it out and then explain the process. But first, give us the title. What is the title of the first recipe? What is it called?
Okay, so if you need more complex recipes, you're welcome to look at the YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to be doing something very simple today.
Right.
2 very simple recipes.
Sure.
The first one is a golden milk latte mix.
Golden milk latte
And
mix?
this is a mix that we can make and store for about a month. Use a little at a time and make whenever you need it.
Lovely. Sounds great. Now tell us about it. Tell us how you make it.
All right. So for this, you're going to need 4 tablespoons of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg powder, 1/8 teaspoon of clove powder, and you mix this all together, store it in a container, and then when you need to use it, boil about 1 cup of milk, so that's 250 mils of milk, and then add in half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of this mix, and add some honey, and then enjoy.
As simple as that. Can you also find this recipe online as well? Is it on your Instagram page or your YouTube page, or are we hearing it first right here on Radio Al Ansaar?
It is on my YouTube page. It's one of the latest videos.
But yeah, that's the first recipe done and dusted. I'm very interested with the date muffin and with walnuts one. I gotta look at that video and see. Gotta experiment with something like that.
Are you the healthy type?
I am the healthy type, yes. Well, in the week, okay. I have only one day in the week which I indulge, and when I say indulge, I eat like 4 or 5 people at once. But I'm just kidding. But what's the next recipe that you have lined up for us, Sister Zakiyah?
Okay. So the next recipe is a strawberries and cream dessert.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a very easy, very simple recipe. And it's also suitable as as an option. You can use it as a diabetic-friendly or sugar-free dessert. And so we're going to start by chopping up some strawberries and place this in a dessert bowl. Then you can either use a sugar-free jelly or diabetic jelly or the normal jelly, whichever one you prefer. Make the jelly as the instructions on the box, and then pour this into the dessert bowls with the strawberries. Refrigerate it, and then remove it from the fridge. Pour in some fresh cream and decorate with some fresh strawberries. And you have yourself a lovely strawberries and cream dessert. That's it.
Sorry, I just have to clear my mouth. It just sounds so delicious. I just started watering my mouth. I'm so sorry. But that's a great one. Some fantastic, wonderful interview with Sister Zakiyah this afternoon. We thank you so much for joining us. And you can follow her on her...
Thank you so much for having me.
Not a problem. It's an honor to have you guys on our airwaves. And looking forward to see the formation of Chalo Let's Cook. And hopefully we can also come there and try out the foods and stuff, So looking forward to that one.
That would be great.
Yeah, why not? I'll bring the camera and everything, the lights and all of that and the sound, and make sure we'll make it happen. So it's a great initiative. It's good.
Lovely.
Yeah, so nice to see our sisters and brothers. Hopefully, is it just strictly for sisters, the Chalo Let's Cook competition, or also brothers can enter?
No, it's open to everyone.
Yay!
So yeah, maybe you can also try your hand at it.
Sure. How's that one? Maybe I'll just be a guest. I'll be a guest judge. I'll be a guest taster.
Oh, come on. Yeah,
okay. I'll come bring my recipes. I'll come with the healthy ones, though. But
That's fine.
But like I said, we learn through teaching. So in order for me to get the right things, then I'll have to learn. So, okay, challenge might be accepted. I don't know. We have to wait and see.
It will be lovely to have you there.
Inshallah. But it would be nice to see. But it's nice to see that the sisters and the team are putting something together for the community. And 23rd of June, I think it is in Benoni. I think the last time Sister Nasreen has...
26th of June.
26th of June. 23rd of June is another event happening. We spoke about it in the first interview. But 26th of June, that's on a... 23rd, 24th, is it a Sunday or Saturday?
It's on a Sunday. Yes.
Sunday the 26th at the end of this month. That's in about 2.5 weeks' time, if I'm not mistaken. And there we go. So thank you so much for joining us, Sister Zakiyah, Culinary Vlogs by Z. You can also follow her on her Instagram page. Check out her YouTube channel for amazing recipes. And yeah, it's going to be a fun one for you guys. So thank you so much, Sister Zakiyah. Wishing you a great day. And inshallah, we'll chat to you guys real soon. Hopefully, we get you all in studio to talk about the success of Chalo, Let's Cook. And also maybe talk to the winner also, inshallah. No way I said Chalo. Okay. Thank you so much, Sister Zakiyah. Assalamu alaikum.
All right. Jazakallah.